Now question of the day. According to question, a block placed on a horizontal surface experience force as given, then find the frictional force applied by the surface on the block and acceleration of the block. Okay. So basically our motto determine acceleration of the block and frictional force applied by the surface on the block. Okay. So how can we determine? First of all, make free body diagram of that block. Okay. This one, mg always work on downward, that is 2 into g. Let us consider g is equal to 10 for simplicity point of view. Otherwise, you can take 9.8 meter per second square. Okay. Now, normal force applied by the surface on the block, that is N1. Okay. And component of 10 Newton in x direction, that is 10 cos 37. Cos 37 is 0.8. So that is how much? 8 Newton. Okay. Now component of 10 Newton in y direction, that is how much? 10 sin 37. So that is how much? 10 into 0.6. So that is how much? 6 Newton. I hope so clear. Okay. Now frictional force always oppose the driving force direction. Driving force, that one. Okay. So net force in y direction is 0, y 0, because of this block is not moving in y direction. Okay. So n1 plus 6, n1 plus 6, this will be equal to how much? This one is 2 into g, that is 20 Newton. Okay, that is 20 Newton. So what about n1? n1 is how much? 20 minus 6, that is 14 Newton. I also clear. Okay. Now after that look here, normal force is 14 Newton. So what about maximum limiting frictional force and kinetic frictional force? That is mu s into n1. Mu s is how much? 5 by 7, and n1 is how much? 14. So that is how much? 7, that is 10 Newton. And fk is mu k is 3 by 7, and n1 is how much? 14. So 7 2, that is 6 Newton. So that is 6 Newton. I hope so clear. Now this block is moving in this direction or not, decided by frictional force. Okay. Now look here, that is driving force F. If driving force is greater than frictional force, limiting frictional force, look here, this one is 8 Newton and that is 10 Newton. It means FL is greater than F. Okay. It means this block is not moving. Okay. I hope so clear. I hope clear. Limiting frictional force 10 Newton, driving force 8 Newton. So limiting frictional force is greater than driving force. It means this block is not moving. If this block is not moving, means acceleration of the block is how much? 0 meter per second square. Okay. Now after that, if block is not moving, then what about frictional force at that time? Now according to Newton's second law, here 8 Newton and here F. If suppose that this block is moving but acceleration is 0, but real acceleration is 0. Okay. According to Newton's second law, unbalanced force 8 minus small f, this will be equal to mass into acceleration, but acceleration is 0. So it means F this will be equal to 8 Newton. I hope so clear. So driving force, this will be equal to how much? Frictional force, and that frictional force called static frictional force. That force called static frictional force. Frictional force. I hope so clear. Make it. So frictional force FL is equal to, FL is equal to how much? 8 Newton. Okay, and that force always oppose the motion. Make it.